Okay, here we go again. Alright. Okay. Me again. So, if you haven't gone to my website, visit www.thefastfemme.com. Great website. I do a lot of posts on a lot of different stuff. I actually have a magazine coming out that will be in print in January, so that's very exciting. But that's not what we're talking about. We are talking about this partially Eddie Long thing, and then Raz-B from B2K has come out and said that Marques Houston molested him. Now, he already said that Christoph molested him a while ago. Now he's saying that Marques Houston molested him. A lot of people are being hard on him and saying that it's coming from jealousy and things like that, and they're just beefed out and they're not getting along. I don't feel like molestation is something that people generally lie about. I mean, in some cases there are some sick people who, you know, try to extort people or blackmail them and bring Michael Jackson. But that to me is not something that a grown man would just put out there like that, like, oh yeah, this is what happened to me, because that's a hard thing to talk about. So he also released another video saying that, well, with a conversation with an associate of his that had also been claimed that he was molested by Marques Houston, and I just felt like, honestly, I feel like Marques Houston could definitely be interested in men. I've always felt like that about him. His mannerisms, just, I don't know, just his whole little repertoire, his little aura, like, that's just my opinion. But it is what it is. My guitar is pretty good, so yeah. But I want to, you know, remind people that child molesters and gay men do not go hand in hand. A lot of people like to associate the two with one another, and that's not the case. You know, these men are taking advantage of young kids, and it seems like there's like an epidemic of it in the entertainment industry, or maybe it's been going on and we just didn't know about it. You know, you have the whole Eddie Long thing where these 2 or 3 different young men have come out and said that he molested them, and he's, you know, sending them these ridiculous pictures with his medium shirt that's like tighter than mine. You can see his nipple prints through his shirt, and these young men are describing, you know, these places that he's taken them and all these things, and they seemed like they were being pretty truthful to me. I've never questioned any of their stories. Like I said, there are some things that make you go, you're like, that doesn't sound right, but those young men don't seem like they're lying. So my question is, you know, there's so much homophobia in the black community. I mean, I know it's in the world just in general, but I'm speaking, you know, as a young black woman. There's so much homophobia in the black community, the black entertainment industry, and the black hip-hop industry. And it's funny to me because there's all this going on inside of it. So it's like, is this homophobia stemming from these black men who are having these gay affairs with these young men, or what is it? It's crazy, but I think we need to get down to the bottom of it. Squashing homophobia is another step that we need to take to stop this bullying. It's not okay for young men to walk around saying, oh man, you a fucking faggot, you acting like a fag right now, because what is wrong with being a gay young man? What are you trying to say? But in the same token, a black person would be mad if somebody walked down the street and was like, you know, oh, you acting like a nigger right now. A white person would be mad if somebody said, you're acting like a fucking honky right now. And a Mexican would be mad if somebody told them that they were acting like a fucking wetback or a beaner or something. So people need to stop. It's derogatory and it's not okay. And it's so freely talked about, you know, no homo throughout the hip-hop community. It just makes me think, you know, what's really going on? Why are you all so scared of gay men? Like, what's really going on? What's tea? We're going to get to the bottom of this. So, anyways, yeah, this whole Eddie Long thing, we're going to stay current with that and what's going on with him, and we just need to pray for him because obviously he's sick. And same for Marques Houston. We'll see if he releases a statement soon.